Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So I got a couple things I want to talk about today. The first thing is, obviously I know I got my glasses on because the sun's coming through kind of bright. So I want to be able to focus on what I'm talking about, not getting rid of the glare that's in my eyeball right there. So the first thing is that you need to feed the positive side of your mind. Pretend you got a line down the front of your face, right? And you got a positive side and you got a negative side. That negative side is constantly, like they always say, you got the bad shoulder on one, or the bad shoulder. I have a bad shoulder. You have the bad angel on one and you got the devil on the other, or the good angel on one and the devil on the other. And it's all about which side you feed, and that's absolutely 100% accurate, especially if you've dealt with like emotional stress or abuse or any type of traumatic experience in your life, or people didn't believe in you, or people chopped you down when you were younger, or whatever it was. Especially if you've had those type of experiences, a lot of the times we're very prone to accidentally, not even purposely, but accidentally feed that negative side or that negative mind. And you need to realize that if you feed a negative mind, you get a negative result. If you say, you know what, I can't travel, I can't succeed, I can't lose weight, I can't read, and I hear that all the time, I can't do math, I can't do this, I can't do that. If you start becoming a person that says, I can do that, you will do that. It's literally as easy as saying, negative mind, I'm no longer listening to you. And every time you come up with something negative, you say, you know what, positive mind, it's time for you to flip the switch, kick into gear and help me out a little bit. And you say, you know what, I can't read. And then the other side says, you know what, I'm gonna pick up a book. I'm gonna read this book, and I'm gonna read this book from front to back, and I'm gonna read it in a timely manner. I'm not gonna put it off. I can do this. You literally, at that point, is when you will make the change in your life. It's not a joke. I'm not kidding. I'm not saying you just wake up and you're magically good at math or magically good at reading. But you can't say you're not good at reading if you're not doing it. Okay? I hear that all the time. I read the first book in my life about 8 months ago. I'm 36 years old. I know what it's like to be the person that says, I can't read, I'm not good at reading, I'm a slow reader, blah, blah, blah. Now, since then, I've read about 10 books, front to back. No joke, and I love it. Is it hard? Is it challenging? You're damn right it is, but I learn a ton of stuff, and it's so much more rewarding than saying, I can't read, get the book away from me. Because you know what I've gained? I've gained probably between those 10 books, maybe 50 more facts, maybe 100 new words. All this plethora of knowledge is free. You don't have to buy a book. You can walk in a library. I don't care if you're homeless. You say, I don't have the money for a book. It doesn't matter. You walk into a library and read that book. Nobody's going to charge you. Nobody's going to tell you to leave. Nothing. Don't feed the negative side of your mind. Feed the positive side. When that negative side wakes up, you tell it to be quiet and you say, I'm going to do this. And you just keep on keeping on. It's really important. Next thing is, if you're struggling with weight loss, stop eating your emotions, and get your body in motion. Okay, the best information that I can give you is if you're struggling with weight loss or food addiction, or you have a lot of downtime, or you're going to school but study time is not, it's downtime and stuff like that, and you're just kind of having a sedentary lifestyle, or you're relaxing in your at work or something, move your legs, do something, get up, run, walk down the street, ride a bike, go hiking, literally anything but sitting there doing nothing. Stop eating because you're feeling anxiety, pressure, stress, you're bipolar, you're ADHD, just stop making up excuses and get your body in motion. If you have time to make these excuses, it means you're not moving enough. Get up, clean the house, do some laundry, wash the clothes, do the dishes, sweep the floor, mop the floor, vacuum. And I promise you, by the time you're done, if you stay busy 100% doing no matter what it is that you can do, at the end of the day, you don't have time or the energy to eat. You burned extra calories, you feel better, your house is clean, you accomplished something, you did a workout, whatever it was you did, you got it done, and it didn't take anything as far as calories. Nothing. Did you consume anything? Absolutely not. And you benefit 100 times over. Keep that in mind. The next thing is, when you're trying to accomplish goals, you have to think of it like this. If I got a piece of celery and the piece of celery is that long, can I just walk up and put the whole thing in my mouth and eat it? No. You have to chop that celery down into manageable pieces. When you're trying to achieve a goal, you have to break it up into small, manageable pieces. If you don't, it's going to seem too overwhelming. You have to break all goals down into small fractions of the large pie, of the large piece. If you don't, you're going to feel overwhelmed and you're going to give up. It's like picking up a book for the first time. You look at that book and you say, you know what? I'm going to read this whole book. You get 5 pages in. You're like, screw this. This book sucks. I'm done. But, my friend, if you wake up tomorrow and you say, you know what? I'm going to read the first 10 pages of this book. And then I'm going to stop. Or I'm going to read 10 minutes and I'm going to stop. And once you break up those goals or achievements or things that you want to accomplish into small manageable pieces, trust me, you chip away. It's like chopping down a tree. Do you walk up to a tree and you hit it with a hammer and suddenly it falls? No, you chip away at it. And if you have to, you chip once, go walk away for a day. You chip again, you walk away for a day again. Eventually, at the end of the month, that tree's gone and you achieved your goal and you did not have to chip all day long. Do I recommend that you do? Of course. You need to work on things, but you can work on fractions of different types of goals each and every day. And once you do that, you realize you lose 5 pounds or you get to work 5 minutes early. You know, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, stop looking at it as this huge, esoteric, non-reachable thing, because it's not that. It's not that. People don't get rich and earn billions of dollars by snapping and suddenly they're famous. They work hard every single day. They're making videos, or they're casting for new films, or they're writing music. But this all takes time, and it's little things that add up to those giant successes. So you have to keep that in mind. The next thing is, stop blaming everything on random things that have happened your entire life. I have the entire history of my entire life working against me, okay? If you knew the things that I've been through, or the things that the guy sitting next to you has been through, that probably is not saying much about it, and he's still persevering. And maybe you think your life's hard. Maybe you're willing to give up. But the person next to you, chances are the person next to you, if that person's not willing to give up, chances are your life was just fine. You need to quit complaining and realize that the person next to you has probably went through some struggles. They're probably not going to give up because they don't have a choice. If they stop, they can't feed their children. If they stop, they go back to what it was like before and they're not happy there. Don't be comfortable. Don't make excuses. Don't live the life you're living just because you think that you can't do it because of whatever random reason. I don't care if your legs are gone. Walk with your hands. Do what you have to do. We all are going to face adversity. I can't say your life has been harder than his or his is harder than hers. I just know that we all face our own challenges, and you gotta stop making excuses because of that. It's not gonna go away. They're gonna keep coming back and again and again and again. You have to realize how to persevere and get past the crap. It's not gonna go away, you guys. You have to remember that you have got this. Last thing I want to talk about is if you're a teen or a child or a young adult and you go home and you say, you know what, screw the homework. I don't want to do the homework. I just want to play my video games, or I just want to sit here and text. I can guarantee you something. If you're in high school and you're doing that type of stuff, that is literally what your entire life is going to be based upon. You're not going to have social environments. You're going to be antisocial. You're going to be literally sitting there playing freaking games while the person that was playing sports and interacting with all of his friends is actually going to have a more fulfilled life. Am I saying you're a bad person because you're playing video games? No, I'm not. But if you're just sitting there doing nothing day in and day out, you're not focusing on your work, your school, you're creating a pattern of not caring or pushing or being ambitious. And if you're a freaking adult, whether you're a man or a woman, if you like to video game or do whatever, that's cool, that's fine. But it better be in balance. If you have a family and you're sitting on your ass, pardon my French, you're sitting on your ass doing literally nothing after work or after school or whatever you're doing, but you're playing video games while there's children to tend to, you know, your wife or your husband needs your freaking help and you're sitting there doing nothing? Hell no. That is wrong. And if you're a kid, get up, do your schoolwork, man. Maybe you're not going to use algebraic expressions when you're an adult, but you're going to learn structure. You're going to learn what it takes to achieve something. And that, my friend, is what it's going to take to change your freaking life. It's not about being the best reader. It's not about being the smartest on geometric shapes. It's about sticking through something and actually achieving something worth achieving. It doesn't matter if you don't want it now. You're going to love it later. I promise you. You guys, if you like my video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Be stronger than your excuses. Stop screwing around. You're only going to get this one chance. It's not going to be tomorrow. You're not going to wake up and you're going to have more days. Every single day that you let slip away is a missed opportunity. Wake up. Don't wait till you're 36 like me to wake up. Half my life was thrown away on the things that you're probably doing right now. Flip the switch, change your mind, and you'll change your life. Peace, guys.